Hello everyone, welcome to the Stealing Insight YouTube channel. Today we're talking about multiplication of surds and division with other aspect of surds. So just a quick question, like we're having this question number 1, 3 root 5 times root 20. Now we are expected to solve this question. The easiest way to solve this question is to bring about the simplification of the value you have been given in order not to have a need of calculator or to bother yourself too much. If you're having this and we're having this as 4 times 5, the square root of this is 2, then we're having 3 root 5 times 2 root 5. 2 times 3 is 6. Root 5 times root 5 is actually 5, meaning we are saying 6 times 5, that's 13. In order to simplify this, you can also see it in this manner, that you are saying 3 times 2 here is 6, right? Times root 5 times root 5. Okay, times root 5. And this is saying 6 times root 25. And that's 6 times 5. And that's 13. So that's the first question there. Now, the second question that we're going to be considering is this. We're having square root of 2 times square root of 3 times square root of 5 times square root of 6 times square root of 20. Now we're expected to multiply all of this, and we already see that we're having this to be the same thing as saying square root of 2 times square root of 3 times square root of 5 times square root of 2 times 3 times square root of 4 times 5. Alright? Now we can multiply everything out and look for the square root at once. You can do 2 times 3, 6, 30. 30 times 6, that's 180. 180 times 20, that will give us 360. Then we know that the answer is 3600. 180 times 20 will give you 3600. Then the square root will be 60, because 60 times 60 will give you this. You can do it that way and you get your answer, provided you are good at multiplication table. You'll find. Alternatively, you can simplify further in this manner. This square root of 2 square root of 2 multiplying each other should give you 2. Square root of 3 square root of 3 multiplying each other should give you 3. Square root of 5 square root of 5 multiplying each other should give you 5. Square root of 4 should give you 2. Right? This is 6 times 10. That's 16. So either way, you still get your answer. If you multiply them all, you still have the square root of 3600. Square root of 3600 is 60. And that's the answer for that. Now let's go to division. For question on division, it goes thus. We're having that rationalize the denominator of the following: 10 divided by 5. Rationalization of surd simply means you're multiplying the surd by 1, because you want to eliminate the square roots at the denominator level. So this raised to power 1 is still the same thing as saying square root of 5 over square root of 5. Because by the time you cut this out, it's still going to be 1, meaning nothing has changed. We are not distorting the question by adding square root of 5 divided by square root of 5 just because we want to eliminate the square root of 5. We are just multiplying by 1. So by the time you multiply this out, you have this divided by square root of 5 times square root of 5, and that's going to give us 10 root 5 divided by 5. 5 here 1, 5 here 2. The answer is going to be 2 root 5. As simple as that. That's for division now. We are talking about the division of sort, which is like a rationalization of sort. So that's one example. Let me quickly bring up another example. We're having this 11 square root of 3. I told you that you multiply by 1, yes, and that 1 is the denominator that you want to eliminate the square root from. So square root of this. So this still 1. Then this gives you this over 3. And that's the answer to the question. So this is just for multiplication and addition of sorts. And I hope this helps largely because they are not difficult questions. They are questions that can be simplified, solved with ease. Now, let me quickly pick up this interesting question. This is an interesting question that says square root of 2 plus 2 square root of 2 minus 3 square root of 8. In order to solve this question, you can either decide to first look for the LCM, but it's going to be difficult doing that with this. So it's better for you to rationalize this. You're having this plus 2 root 2 over 2. You understand where I'm coming from with this. Minus 3 root 8 over 8. So I've just done the rationalization of these two sorts. Now we can look for the LCM because this is the same thing as saying divided by 1. So the LCM of this three denominator is 8. And 1 divided by 8 is 8. 8 times 2 is 8 root 2. Plus 2 divided by 8 is 4. 4 times 8. 4 times 2 is 8 root 2. Minus 8 divided by 8 is 1. 1 times 3 with 8 is this. So since we already have root 2, it can be concluded that this is 16 root 2 minus 3, 4 times 2 divided by 8, right? And this is 16 root 2 minus, which 4 is 2, 2 times 3 is 6, 6 root 2 divided by 8. 16 root 2 minus 6 root 2 give us 10 root 2 divided by 8. 2 can go here 4, 2 can go here 5, right? So the final answer to the question can be written as 5 root 2 divided by 4. I hope this helps. Ensure to like, subscribe, share, and also bring about questions that may seem tasking to you. But before we leave, I'll quickly love to give a question on something similar. If it's something you can lay your hands upon and solve. Now, number 1, simplify this. Number 2,